The Supreme Court decision is changing the rules for sex offenders. It could ease restrictions on where they live. And at this point, the ruling only applies to sex offenders in San Diego County. News Channel 3's Corey James joins us live from Santa Maria. And Corey, you found out this could impact communities all over the state.
In CJ, schools like this one and parks are places where sex offenders are not allowed to go within 2,000 feet. However, because of the state Supreme Court's new ruling, that could all change.
I was accused of something that I did not do.
This convicted sex offender, who wants to remain anonymous, says for more than 20 years he's been punished for a crime he did not commit.
She accused me of doing stuff just to get rid of me, just to get me away from her mom.
He says he hasn't been able to get a job and has been forced to work as a handyman to survive.
And it's hard for me to go anywhere, especially close to the parks or the schools.
The current law, known as Jessica's Law, prohibits sex offenders from living within 2,000 feet of a school or park. But now the California Supreme Court has ruled the state cannot impose blanket lifetime restrictions on where sex offenders out on parole may live. The court's ruling only impacts sex offenders who live in San Diego, where the case originated, but the decision could cause other offenders in Santa Barbara County and around the state to file their own lawsuits.
People on the registry can't find jobs, they can't find housing.
Janice Bellucci is the president of the group California Reform Sex Offender Laws. She says she is fighting to change the current law from a lifetime sentence to a tiered sentence.
46 out of 50 states in our nation have tiered registries, which means that some people, like that 16-year-old girl who I mentioned with the nude selfie, she would get off the registry in 10 years in 46 states. In our state, she's on for a lifetime.
But some parents are concerned new changes could threaten children's safety if certain offenders get off.
It's an eye-opener. It's scary, not to offend anybody, but it's scary to think that maybe they're not safe.
Now, the state Supreme Court's new ruling only affects sex offenders who live in San Diego County, but Janice Bellucci says she expects more lawsuits to be filed in other counties that could possibly make a change statewide. We're live in Santa Maria. Corey James, News Channel 3.
And we have more details. Prison officials say there are about 84,000 sex offenders in California who have been released from prison. They are required to register with police, and their address appears on a public database. More than 8,300 of them are on parole. They're the only ones required to abide by residency restrictions. Hundreds of people